Hello, my friend, and welcome to your Reiki session. We're in the little cottage in the woods, and this session is all about helping you to feel safe. We're going to be balancing and healing in the root chakra, Muladhara Chakra. So all you need to do is just lie back. You're safe and protected here in this cozy cottage. And just allow this treatment to just wash over you, okay? Good. I'm going to do a little preliminary kind of cleansing with this fan. I know so many of you love this fan. I do too. And I wanted to mention very quickly before we jump in here that I have a few spots left for Reiki Level I students, and that will be closing very soon. So I'll leave all that linked down below, but it will start on March 8th. Taking on some students has just been it's been so amazing. I had a group back in January and it's been incredible. So thank you to all of you. It's been wonderful. I'm so grateful that there are more healers in the world now because of you. So if you've ever wanted to learn Reiki healing techniques, learn about this beautiful ancient Japanese healing modality, then feel free to head on down below. There are a few spots left, but they are getting kind of snatched up. So if you're interested in working with me in that capacity, once it's closed, it's closed. So I want to give you that opportunity. If you're interested, if you wanted to be a healer. So to do a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of cottage keeping here. Okay, now we're just gonna do a little bit of cleansing. So I just want you to take a nice, slow, deep breath in. You know, when we are engaging in breath work, it's so helpful for regulating our stress levels. There's so much research that's gone into that. And so when we are taking more intentional breaths, when we're kind of engaging in deeper breathing, slowing down our breath, that's when we can start to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest. And that's what we want you to be. That's the mode we want you to be turned on to right now. We want you to be in the rest and digest. We don't want you to be in the fight flight mode. Right now, right here, this is your time just to rest and relax. There are so many fuzzies from this blanket. Anyway, oh, there we go. See? Anyway, so let's take a slow, deep breath in, really filling your whole body with this life-giving breath. And on your exhale, just begin to do this beautiful cleansing, okay? Clearing anything with this fan. Particularly in the root chakra. So the root chakra is associated with safety, security, protection. It's also associated with the material world. So how rooted are you in the material realm? Is your relationship with money balanced? Or do you either feel very stressed about money and sort of obsessive about money, or you never think about money, you never have enough, you never have any, kind of intentionality behind it? Just, kind of checking in with that and just seeing what's going on. What's your relationship like with your home life? That's where this is kind of keyed into, is home, safety, protection, security. We can also harbor any sort of addictions here in the base chakra and also in the sacral. base is just another word for the root chakra. Base chakra, root chakra, Muladhara Chakra. Or the sacral chakra right above, the second chakra of the 7 primaries, and the sacral and the Svadhisthana Chakra. Those two are really connected to addiction, specifically in the root chakra. Usually we harbor things like alcohol or drug addiction can be seen as an imbalance here in the root chakra, or rather the root chakra imbalances can manifest themselves in addiction. Yeah, so, you know, I'll try and leave these links below, but if you are struggling with anything like that, I really encourage you to get some help, and I will leave some links down below, but you can look at things like your local AA chapter. You can look at Narcotics Anonymous as well if you're struggling with that, okay? Because when we're blocked in that way, we're completely blocked off from so many other aspects, and energetically we won't be able to heal on deeper levels if we have such a firm and rigid coping mechanism that's preventing us from really being present, healing, all of that. So that's something to consider. Just know that I'm sending you love and light, and there's no shame here. It's just about helping you to feel safe so that you can release that coping mechanism and start to really heal. And then in the sacral chakra, addictions like any eating addictions, any addictions involving food, you could check out Overeaters Anonymous. That's a good one for that. Or you could, I'll try and leave links below. Another one here associated with the sacral is sex addiction. So if you're struggling with that, I think it's SA and SAA. Looking up your local chapters, or even an online sort of thing for any of those, I think you can find support. And another one in the root chakra is gambling, a gambling addiction, but there are so many that we could talk about, but those are kind of the main ones that are coming to mind right now. I just want you to get the support that you need and just to feel safe and protected. But anyway. But even if you're not, let's say, struggling with an addiction with any of these things, just being aware that those kinds of imbalances reside there. So let's say you've been maybe going out and partying a lot more than you would like to, or you feel like you're constantly caught between making decisions about going out with your friends or doing the more aligned things that you want to do. We just want to find that balance here, and that could be why you're experiencing maybe a little bit of an imbalance in the root chakra if this video resonates with you, and that's why you're here. It's just interesting to sort of think about and take that into consideration, okay, my love? But again, no shame. Life is hard enough without adding shame. So, no judgment, no shame. Just love. Just sending you so much love. So just doing that kind of clearing, just allowing you to sort of decide if there's something that you want to clear, you know? Sometimes we just want to have the option to say, oh gosh, I've been holding that. Let's release it. Good. And we can say, as we clear any of this fear, the root chakra is really all about how we cope with fear. Whether that's sort of fear of insecurity, or fear of kind of losing material possessions, fear for your safety. We just want to do our best in this space just to heal and balance your relationship with that fear. Okay, I have a few stones that I'd like to use. This is a snowflake obsidian, and this is a Chinese writing stone. They are beautiful. Chinese writing stones are wonderful for vital life force energy. In the root chakra, we also can see things like physical health manifested here. So if you're struggling in any way with your health, maybe a chronic condition or something like that, balancing in the root chakra can be really supportive for that. And this is a great stone for that. This is Chinese writing stone. Actually, let me kind of tuck it in right by your hip here, so you don't have to worry about changing your breathing. So I'm just tucking that under our blanket here, right by your hip. Is that comfortable? Okay, good. And I'm going to reach over you if you don't mind. I'll come down a little bit. And I'll just tuck this in here, right by your hip. Oh, I forgot to explain what this one is. Sorry. So this is a snowflake obsidian. This is great for protection. It's a very supportive stone. And I like that they're both a similar size and they're similar color. Color markings and things. Okay. Activate these spaces. Good. When we're afraid, it can really block us from believing in ourselves, going after the life of our dreams. It can impede us from really loving ourselves and sharing compassion with others. It can really create blockages when it comes to our self-expression. It can even distort reality and really mess with our throat chakra when it comes to honesty, truth, all of that. It can get in the way of our perception. It can kind of haunt us if we feel afraid, whether you have nightmares or whether you have visions, or maybe you project yourself into the future or ruminate on the past in a way that brings up either shame or fear. We really want to try to clear, heal, and balance this space so that we're not sort of preventing, so that we're not, enabling all of these other imbalances, but rather let's prevent that from spreading. Because fear is like a poison, can spread, and we really want to cull it. We want to pull it up by its roots and find the antidote, let's say. So I have this fire agate, very punchy stone. Much like labradorite, fire agate has flashes. This one's quite small, so it's hard to see, but there is a little bit of a kind of a yellow and sort of greeny, maybe blue flash there. And another like fiery orange and yellow one there. And it's kind of fun to find the flashes on different stones, right? But I'm going to place this fire agate with these beautiful white, cream, and orange striations right here. Just helping you to know that you're safe. Just helping you to know that there are forces all around you protecting you. There are forces all around you rooting for you. Okay? I'm sending you love. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. And I'm sending you safety and support and protection. Okay? So that's important to remember. I want to place a few other stones here. Almost dropped it. These are black tourmaline, wonderful for kind of like a vacuum, just sort of sucking up that energy, any negative energy. You can place that negative energy right into these black tourmaline stones. It's just really important to cleanse these pretty often. They're quite beautiful. If you've never seen one, let me show you up close. See how they kind of have these filaments running through? It's like a series of filaments. They're really gorgeous. Anyway, there's both of them there. Sorry, I'm looking here. But yeah. So I'm going to place these at your feet just so that we can kind of draw any of that negative energy down into your feet, out of the soles of your feet and into these two stones. had this plant for a really long time, and I brought her across the country with me. And she came in the car with us. It was very cold in the mountains and everything like that. And she was so long before, I think probably maybe 10 feet long and thick. But she's gone through a lot with us, and I've had to give her a couple of haircuts recently. She's a California girl, so she doesn't really know what to do in this climate. But anyway, I do love her a lot. She's so pretty. Tangent. Okay, there we go. Let me get you all nice and tucked in, okay? There we go. There, you're nice and safe. Nice and cozy. First, I'm gonna light a little bit of incense. And we're going to do some cleansing, and then we'll draw our sacred Reiki symbols. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. If you want to offer anything up to be cleared, you can do that now. Using smoke for cleansing, for energetic cleansing, is an age-old tradition. So we want to honor this tradition. And I like the idea of keeping it alive, you know? Native Americans would use whatever native flora they had to do this kind of cleansing, creating bundles and smudge sticks. Kind of, you know, in India, using gorgeous incense cones and resins and things like that for these beautiful rituals. And so we just clear and cleanse, offer up whatever you are holding that you feel is stuck or tense or blocked. We're just doing a little bit of deeper clearing. This is gorgeous. This incense smells so good. So not just doing the cleansing here in the root. I'm going to draw the sacred symbols outside of your heart space, okay? And do a little bit of pulling and plucking. We'll keep that incense just there. Okay. I'm going to say the Reiki precepts. And you can just let them wash over you. You can repeat them to yourself or aloud, or just simply allow the words to just envelop you in warmth and light. Just for today, I will not anger. And just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will be honest. I will live and work honestly. Just for today, I will be grateful. Gratitude fill your heart. Just for today, I will be kind to all living beings. I set this intention here for our session on behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and in perfect balance, to help heal, align, and balance the root chakra. To clear any stuck or blocked energy that's preventing the kind of movement that this chakra needs. I'm honored to conduct this Reiki session, and I'm very grateful for you. Very grateful. So I'm going to begin now to pull and pluck some energy from the Muladhara Chakra. And I'm going to cast it straight here into our incense, to that smoke. We're drawing any of that energy down and pulling it up, casting it into that smoke. Some of the things that you can start to engage in if you notice that your root chakra is out of alignment. Maybe you feel really disconnected from your body. It's another way to determine if your root chakra is out of alignment. Perhaps you feel really sluggish. We're going to do a sort of general cleansing and healing here. We're not going into the overactive and underactive aspects. So this is going to be supportive no matter what, but primarily we're focusing on clearing any fear or anxiety, clearing anything that's sort of impeding your ability to live the life you want to live, helping you to develop really healthy ways of coping with what it's like to be a human, you know. Our lower chakras are about our relationship with the world around us. And so it's helpful to really have an understanding of how we can ground ourselves, knowing that we're all human. We have to figure out how to do this thing, this thing called life, our experience here on Earth. To figure it out, you know. And so really paying attention to this space, grounding, giving yourself the kind of love that you need and support, it's going to be so helpful. So a few ways you can do that are by going in nature, spending time in nature and just imagining roots going out your feet, the soles of your feet into the earth, And you're sort of pouring light from the cosmos down through your body, out through your feet, and into the earth. And you're also allowing the energy of the earth to come up through the soles of your feet, through those roots, through the soles of your feet, up through your body and back out. So there's this beautiful movement and flow happening. That's what health is. It's movement, it's flow. That's how we achieve balance, giving over to that movement. A healthy chakra is one that's spinning. These are just wheels of energy. We want them to spin. So going in nature is a great way of doing this. I really like connecting with different ways of kind of using food as medicine. So you could use things like beetroot, a nice kind of beetroot salad, or some kind of borscht, like a nice roasted vegetable dish with beetroot would be really, really great. You could also have like a potato stew, or you could have, roasted potatoes with that. Any root vegetables are going to be really great for healing in this chakra. And that's just a nice way to sort of support yourself. You could drink things like red raspberry leaf tea. Hibiscus tea is nice as well for that kind of balancing. You could have berries like strawberries or raspberries. So maybe making a little kind of, you don't have to do a smoothie, but you can do, it's cold here at least a little bit. You could do some kind of, in Sweden they do like a blueberry soup. It's like a warm berry soup. Sounds kind of funny if you've never had it before, but it's very calming and very soothing, and it's a really comforting thing to have, especially in winter time. It makes you sort of still feel connected to the garden in a way, sort of connecting you to the previous season. And another way that you can balance in the root chakra is just repeating affirmations like, I am safe, I am protected, I am grounded. Moving your body, getting some exercise in, even if it's just going for a really nice, lovely walk. Or, that can help you connect with both of those, walking in nature and also, getting your movement in, that physical movement. Things like standing in chair pose, where you sort of bend down, bend your knees and arms straight up. You can look that up. But chair pose would be really great to help you balance here. But anything that's really going to connect your lower limbs, doing some foot massage, massaging the soles of your feet, taking your fingers and pushing them through your toes and then kind of wiggling them up like that. That can be really supportive. Doing a little bit of footwork, like but flexing and pointing and flexing and pointing, turning them towards and away, that kind of thing. That can be really helpful and really useful. You can even just kind of do a gentle squeeze on your legs, kind of squeeze and release to help you ground. But even just doing things that make you feel safe, make you feel secure, help you to sort of revitalize your energy. Maybe taking a day away from screens and really being with yourself in a way that feels very supportive. Does sometimes when we are engaging in these moments of stillness, moments of quiet, they can feel really intimidating and almost unsettling because we're so unaccustomed to them. But engaging in that is it's such an incredible reset for us to be able to really turn off all of that noise and reconnect with what's going on in here, and through our bodies, body, mind, and spirit, reconnecting. So with the affirmations, you could say these affirmations, you could write them down. But you are safe. You are safe. You are safe. You could say, I am safe. When I say you are safe, if you're open to it, you can say, I am safe. You are safe. You are safe. To yourself or aloud, you are safe. You are safe. You are protected. You are protected. You are protected. You are grounded. You are grounded. You are grounded. Okay, my love. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or your night. You can stay here as long as you want. This cottage is here just for you. This little Reiki room. To feel nice and cozy and safe. So have a beautiful rest of your day or your night, okay? Take really good care of yourself. Take really good care of each other. If you did want to learn Reiki from me, I'll leave some links below. Again, it's going to be closing soon, but I'll leave some of the testimonials from my students. It's such an honor. They're so kind. They're so sweet. Yeah, and I'll see you again. We're here every Wednesday and Sunday, so I'll see you again very, very soon. Until then, be so well, my friend, okay? You're safe. You're protected.